What if the future of the world isn't being built in Silicon Valley, but in the mountains, deserts, and oceans of China? Stay with me, because what you're about to see is not just engineering, it's a global strategy. And one of these projects, it could change your daily life sooner than you think. What if a nation could reshape its global image not with politics or media, but with structures so colossal they're visible from space? That's exactly what China is doing. This new Great Wall isn't made of bricks and stone, it's built with steel, solar panels, satellite networks, and entire cities engineered from scratch. Behind the concrete and glass lies a grand strategy. These megaprojects are not just national achievements, they're geopolitical moves designed to shift global power. China is rewriting maps, redrawing trade routes, and reprogramming how the world moves, connects, and competes. But is it all about sustainability and development, or is there a deeper agenda? You're about to discover could completely change how you see China and the future of the planet. Imagine driving across a canyon so deep it feels like you're floating in the clouds. That's the reality of China's new Huajiang Grand Canyon Bridge, set to become the tallest bridge in the world. Stretching nearly 2 miles across a dramatic gorge and soaring over 6,700 feet above sea level, this engineering masterpiece dwarfs even France's Millau Viaduct by almost 1,000 feet. It slashes a 2-hour drive into just 60 seconds. But this isn't just a transportation upgrade, it's a vertical symbol of China's sky-high ambition. And it gets wilder. The bridge will feature a glass skywalk, a cliffside restaurant, and even a bungee jumping platform. It's not just a marvel of engineering, it's a magnet for adrenaline, innovation, and global attention. It's not made of stone, but it's just as massive and far more vital. The South-North Water Transfer Project is China's answer to a crisis that threatens over 400 million people. Water scarcity in the north. First envisioned by Mao Zedong in 1952 and finally launched in 2002, this colossal system moves 45 billion cubic meters of water annually from the lush south to the arid north, through canals so massive they've displaced entire towns. Think of it as a great wall made of flowing water, stretching across an entire continent. But this liquid lifeline comes with heavy consequences. Ecosystems disrupted, diseases spread, hundreds of thousands of people forced to relocate. Still, China pushes forward because in this new era of climate instability, water is no longer a resource, it's power. If you thought the Three Gorges Dam was China's crown jewel, think again. Deep in the volatile Himalayan terrain, China is building a hydroelectric titan, one that could generate nearly 3 times more power than its iconic predecessor. The Yarlung-Zhongbo Dam project is colossal, controversial, and very real. With a $137 billion price tag, it aims to produce 300 billion kilowatt hours per year. But here's the twist. It's being built on one of the most active seismic zones on Earth, near the site of a deadly 7.1 magnitude quake. Neighboring countries like India and Bangladesh are sounding alarms. This river doesn't stop at China's border. Any disruption could flood cities or dry out farmland downstream. For Beijing, though, it's more than electricity. It's a symbol, a weapon, a statement to the world. We control the current. In a country where distances can stretch thousands of miles, China is turning high-speed rail into a high-speed revolution. By 2035, it plans to build over 124,000 miles of track, 43,000 of which will be ultra-fast bullet trains. At the heart of this transformation is the CR450, a next-gen train already hitting speeds of 280 miles per hour in test runs. It's not just fast, it's the future. Cities with over 200,000 people will be seamlessly connected. Travel time will collapse. Commerce will surge. But here's the deeper story. This isn't just about transportation. It's about rewriting the nation's blueprint, merging smart tech, automation, and infrastructure into one unstoppable machine. China isn't just building railways, it's building velocity, political, economic, and strategic. What if the key to humanity's future lies at the bottom of the ocean? That's the theory driving one of China's most ambitious scientific ventures, a manned deep-sea laboratory built to operate more than a mile beneath the surface of the South China Sea. This isn't your average research station. Designed to endure crushing pressures and operate for up to 30 days at a time, The lab will support 6 scientists and include everything from robotic arms to life support tech inspired by space missions. The goal? To unlock secrets hidden in cold seeps, mysterious ecosystems that may hold answers to the origin of life and the future of energy. From methane hydrates to deep-sea biodiversity, the stakes are enormous. China isn't just exploring the ocean floor, it's staking its claim to a new frontier, scientific, strategic, and possibly extraterrestrial. In Shanghai's Suji district, something extraordinary is rising, a symbol of China's urban future and a beacon of architectural ambition. Welcome to the ITC Suhewan complex, home to 2 skyscrapers that will redefine the skyline and the way cities are built. Tower B soars 70 stories high. Tower A stretches 43 floors. Together, they form a colossal mixed-use space, blending luxury hotels, corporate headquarters, retail hubs, and underground shopping quarters, all connected to high-speed subways and smart infrastructure. It's more than a building, it's a vertical city. And there's a deeper layer to it. With design input from global firms and top-tier tenants like Marriott and Adidas, these towers are not just structures, they're statements. Shanghai isn't just growing up, it's growing smarter, sleeker, and more influential by the hour. Skyscrapers aren't the only thing rising in Shanghai. Just steps from the Huangpu River, a masterpiece of music, culture, and civic pride is taking shape. The Shanghai Grand Opera House. Designed by world-renowned Norwegian architect Snohetta, the structure resembles a sweeping fan, symbolic of dance, movement, and harmony between nature and city. With over 1 million square feet, 3 massive auditoriums, and a rooftop open to the public. This isn't just a venue. It's a civic revolution. This opera house isn't locked away behind velvet ropes. It's built for everyone, tourists, musicians, and curious locals alike. It's open 24/7, accessible, bold. As China builds its economic empire, it's also investing in cultural capital. And in this case, the message is clear. Power without art is incomplete. Forget flying or trucking. China is digging a new trade route through its southern mountains, one that could transform regional logistics forever. Meet the Pinglu Canal, a waterway over 83 miles long, carving a shortcut from inland China to Southeast Asia. With a $10 billion price tag, this artificial canal connects the Guizhou and Yunnan provinces directly to the sea, bypassing over 350 miles of congested trade routes. But it's not just big, it's smart. Engineers are carving deep ship locks through mountains and installing eco-passages for wildlife to minimize environmental disruption. Once complete, it will transport over 120 million tons of cargo per year and save China hundreds of millions in shipping costs. But beyond the economics lies a deeper goal: to cement China's role as the undisputed trade king of Asia. It looks like something from a science fiction movie. A massive highway burrowed deep beneath one of the world's mightiest mountain ranges. But it's real, and it's happening under China's Tian Shan Mountains. The Tian Shan Shengli Tunnel will stretch over 13 miles, earning the title of the world's longest road tunnel when complete. Costing over $3.7 billion, it cuts a 5-hour journey down to less than 2. But more than saving time, this tunnel is about redefining what's possible when a country refuses to be blocked by geography. President Xi Jinping has called this the modern Great Wall. Not to keep enemies out, but to connect regions, boost trade, and strengthen China's grip on Central Asia. Once finished, this tunnel won't just move vehicles. It will move history. Deep in the heart of Inner Mongolia, China is turning a wasteland into a wonderland, one solar panel at a time. Stretching nearly 250 miles across the desolate Kubuchi Desert, the Great Solar Wall is not just a renewable energy project, it's a message to the world. Set to generate 100 gigawatts of electricity by 2030, enough to power entire cities, this solar corridor reclaims land once dubbed the Sea of Death and transforms it into a glimmering ocean of clean energy. Backed by $95 billion, it's one of the largest solar projects in human history. But it's not just about power. The solar wall stabilizes sand dunes, fights erosion, and revives native vegetation. It creates jobs, revitalizes local communities, and makes one thing abundantly clear: While other countries debate climate policy, China is building it into the Earth itself. Just 30 kilometers southwest of Beijing, satellite images have revealed something unprecedented: the largest underground military command center ever constructed. Buried beneath reinforced terrain, this hidden city is built for war. Spread across over 1,000 acres, the facility includes encrypted communication hubs, nuclear-proof command bunkers, and cyber defense centers, all designed to operate through worst-case scenarios like nuclear strikes and space-based attacks. Analysts believe it reflects Cold War thinking, but updated for the digital age. What makes this more than just a bunker is its ambition. This is not about survival, it's about control, total control, from below the Earth's surface. As tensions rise globally, China is preparing for a future where dominance may come from where we least expect it: underground. Off the northeastern coast of China, a massive artificial island is rising from the sea, and it's about to become the world's biggest offshore airport. Welcome to Dalian Jianzhouwen International Airport, a $5 billion gateway built entirely on reclaimed land. Set to handle over 80 million passengers and 1 million tons of cargo each year by 2035, this airport is designed for scale and speed. 4 full-length runways, a terminal larger than any in Asia, and direct flight corridors across East Asia make it a strategic game-changer. Why build on the ocean? The existing airport is boxed in by mountains and outdated infrastructure. This floating marvel unlocks new economic potential, connects to global hubs like Japan and South Korea, and proves once again, when China wants space, it makes its own. In low Earth orbit, a silent race is unfolding and China's making a bold play to win it. Enter the Guowang constellation, a mega network of 13,000 satellites built to rival Elon Musk's Starlink and dominate the next frontier of internet infrastructure. With launches already underway, this project promises ultra-fast, low-latency internet to underserved regions, and total independence from Western-controlled networks. But what makes it more intriguing is the secrecy. Very few technical details have been released, fueling speculation and concern around the world. Costing tens of billions and backed by China's SatNet, this isn't just a communications project. It's a geopolitical chess move, one that could shift the balance of digital power permanently toward Beijing. Underneath our oceans lies a hidden battlefield, and China just opened a new front. With a price tag of $500 million, the Europe-Middle East-Asia cable is China's direct answer to US-led internet routes. Stretching from Hong Kong to France, via Singapore, Pakistan, Saudi Arabia, and Egypt, this cable links some of the most strategic nodes on Earth. Designed by China's telecom giants and Huawei Marine, it's a bid for data sovereignty in a world increasingly shaped by who controls the signal. With over 95% of global internet traffic traveling through such cables, the implications are massive. Faster connections? Yes, but also tighter control. In the digital age, cables are currency, and China is laying down its claim. Cutting through 12 active earthquake zones, scaling some of the steepest mountains in the world, and weaving through clouds, the Yaxi Expressway is more than a road. It's a triumph over nature. Built in just 5 years at a cost of over $3 billion, this 149-mile stretch of engineering madness links the cities of Ya'an and Xichang through 270 viaducts and 25 tunnels. Highlights include spiral tunnels so tight they look like roller coasters in the Nabishan Tunnel, China's deepest, diving over a mile beneath the Earth. This isn't just infrastructure, it's a message. China is saying, mountains don't stop us. Earthquakes don't stop us. Nothing does. And as much as it opens trade routes, it also opens our eyes to what's possible when ambition meets unrelenting terrain. What do space missions and deep-sea labs have in common? In China, everything. The country's cold seep lab in the South China Sea uses space-grade tech to explore methane hydrate, a futuristic energy source known as combustible ice. This 5-year mission is testing titanium structures, robotic arms, and pressurized life support systems to withstand extreme ocean conditions. But it's not just about science. It's about securing energy independence and pushing the boundaries of what we think is possible, both below and above the surface. Some of the tech even borrows directly from satellite and mining systems. It's a clear signal. China isn't just looking down from space. It's drilling down into the planet's most mysterious layers, hunting energy, life, and the edge of human endurance. Shanghai has always been China's window to the world, but now it's becoming a vision of the future itself. From the ITC Suhuan Towers to the Opera House, this mega city is embracing a fusion of urban design, high-tech, and cultural depth. International firms are shaping futuristic towers that integrate with underground malls, smart transportation hubs, and green public spaces. The Grand Opera House opens up artistic expression to all, not locked inside, but radiating into the streets with 24/7 public access. Shanghai isn't just expanding. It's evolving into a smart organism, one where architecture serves not only function but identity. It's China's new soft power strategy, wrapped in steel, sound, and light. With every sky-high bridge and desert solar wall, there's a risk beneath the surface. Earthquakes, displacement, ecological disruption. As China races to build the future, it also dances on the edge of disaster. From building dams in seismic zones to rerouting rivers and relocating hundreds of thousands of people, the consequences can be massive. Some experts argue the ecological and human cost may outweigh the benefits. Others say it's the only way forward for a country of 1.4 billion people. What's clear is this: ambition on this scale doesn't come without sacrifice. And the question remains, how far can a nation push against nature before nature pushes back? One bridge, one canal, one satellite. Alone, they're impressive, but together they reveal something far more powerful. A master plan to position China at the center of the world's future, from deep space to deep sea, from energy dominance to digital control. China is building an empire of infrastructure, one that moves people, goods, data, and power. It's not just about engineering, it's about empire. So the final question is not what China is building, but why? And as you've seen throughout this journey, the answer might shape the next century.